Did you know that human health actually took a massive dive when people started farming and stopped hunting and gathering? There's a lot of books that go through the archaeology of this, like Health and the Rise of Civilization, classic, The Neolithic Demographic Transition and Its Consequences, and Ancient Health, Skeletal Indicators of Agriculture and Economic Intensification. There are multiple factors that make agricultural subsistence less healthy than hunting and gathering. We can see evidence of these different things in the archaeology and in the bones left behind by ancient humans, as well as contemporary societies of hunter-gatherers and their relationship to neighboring farmers. One major indicator of health is dental hygiene and dental health. And we can see when people make the transition to agrarian foods, which are often higher in carbohydrates and starches, they start to get stuck to people's teeth. We start to see more and more cavities develop around 15,000 to 10,000 years ago, when a few societies started eating more grains and being more sedentary in their subsistence strategy. And this relates to overall health because the health of your teeth impacts the rest of your whole body. And so what we see with agricultural societies is we start to see tooth decay, we start to see gum disease, we start to see bone density loss. These are indicators of poor health and nutrition in general. Part of the reason behind this is because while agricultural diets are generally higher in calories because people spend a lot more time producing food as opposed to procuring it, and so they produce a lot more calories. The thing about those calories is that nutritionally, they're kind of empty. So while you might have a lot of calories for a food and you can burn energy from it, it's not chock full of nutrients that other wild foods, greens, wild meats, and things like that. You would be getting a more diverse diet in a hunter-gatherer diet and more nutritious diet as well, as opposed to putting all your eggs in like the grain basket, so to speak. So with the lack of nutrition in an agricultural diet, as well as the increase in labor, we start to see joint problems. We start to see things like diabetes. But because of the overall labor intensity, lifespan starts to go down too. The plaques that build up like on our teeth, in our arteries, in our brains, these are all really directly related to agricultural subsistence in many ways. A lot of the modern medicine that we have today is just to treat diseases caused by the system itself. And a lot of hunter-gatherer societies just didn't have a lot of the health issues that we have today. And so we're generally healthier. There's a lot more that can be said on this topic. What do you guys think? What are your opinions? What kind of studies have you seen? There's always new stuff coming out. I'd love to hear about that. This is the kind of stuff we talk about in my Rewilding 101 class. So if you're interested in that, I've got some coming up. Follow me for more.